Joey P gets to stand along man-child tonight and defend the Gemini Tag Team Championships. We'd like to share with Dishonor. Joey is a big fan of jewelry, and we'll share our jewelry with him. But those nerds, they're not going to beat us. They're not going to take our Gemini Tag Team Championships tonight on year 2. You really think that's going to happen? They're going to take our jewelry from us? Shut up! I don't care what your opinion is. Shut up!
It's funny that you should mention Joey P and jewelry, because me being the nice guy that I am, and always showing my appreciation, I happen to have brought something. Look at there. Look at this. That's diamonds, my good man. Diamonds, my good man. There you go. My good man.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful.
Right. I didn't forget about, as you can see, woo, Joey P got some new jewelry. Look at these. Look at these.
Yeah, right.
So with that being said, look what I got you, brother. Look what I got you. Huh?
Look at that. That's beautiful, baby. Look at it.
Look at that. Pop's got something for you too. Pop's got something for you too.
Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Look how beautiful he looks. Look at that. Clap for the man-child.
Clap for man-child.
You look awesome. Look at that. Look at that.
Look how beautiful man-child looks. He looks better than you. I see some of you guys have your children out there. You guys are proud of the way your children look, right? Man-child's prettier than all of your children. Your children are ugly. Who knows about the anniversary, huh? Birthversary is the anniversary show of that dying coming of Phoenix Pro Wrestling. And that's going to happen April 20th in Johnstown at the Bulldog Arena. And those people actually think they're going to be able to stop Dishonor? Huh? You think anybody can stop the destruction of Dishonor? No. You better enjoy Phoenix Pro Wrestling while you can, because Dishonor is going to end Phoenix Pro Wrestling once and for all. It doesn't matter what you people think about it. You're going to have to accept it and like it, or you'll fail with Phoenix. Cheer for us as we leave now.
Zach!
Over here.
Hey, glad I caught you. Tried to reach Trevor, seeing you down here. You know, we've got 5 spots open for Team Phoenix. We've got to get rid of Dishonor. So we've got Randall, we've got Travis, and myself.
Dude, just give me the shirt. I'm in.
In Phoenix Pro. Well, I'm sorry, in Eclipse.
Introducing first,
A newcomer.
hailing from Hillside, New Jersey.
Now I've never seen this guy.
Tahir James.
This guy has been traveling up now. This guy is very, very impressive. Some great stats on him. Look at the build. Look at the build on this guy. Very impressive.
He looks to be in terrific shape.
Trained in CZW.
And where?
CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling.
CZW, Dylan Summers.
Yes, sir.
The Necro Butcher.
That's where this young man trained at. And the stuff I've seen of him online, he's very agile. He's kind of an all-around athlete. He's a brawler. He's a high flyer.
He looks to be in terrific shape.
It's amazing. Wait until you see this guy. This guy is a monster.
He hails from Richmond, Virginia, weighing at 235 pounds.
I would concur.
Madd Maxx Morrison.
Madd Maxx Morrison. I like the alliteration.
The heavy metal, the brawler, the metalhead.
He looks pretty intimidating to me.
Well, he made his debut here in the central Pennsylvania area back at the Resurrection Rumble in Phoenix Pro Wrestling. The guy's a brawler, a metalhead, very impressive wrestler. Former tag team champion in his own right with the relentless Brock Richards. Former UCW tag team champion. And I just can't say enough about his credentials. On the other hand, Tahir James, former ECWA former tag team champion there, also has his own impressive stats. All-round fighter, trained in CCW. He had a 21-foot vertical and deadlifts 455 pounds.
Wow.
That's impressive right there. This matchup, the Madd Maxx living up to his name.
He's mad like a mad cow.
He is. He's mad, all right. He had a nice showing in that battle royal, I must admit.
That was just a few months ago.
Yes, it was. Just back in back in December.
Yes.
Madd Maxx was one of the dozen eliminated by Jack Massacre.
Now that's a monster right there.
They had the monster meeting, the heavy metal monster meeting the real monster, the giant that Jack couldn't slay. And nice measures the power of Maxx Morrison. I think in the power division, I think Madd Maxx might have the advantage over Tahir James.
I would agree. Both these guys look pretty strong to me.
I would say weight-wise and height-wise are pretty well matched up, pretty even. And both guys are trying to feel each other up a little bit. But there's a difference in styles, that is for sure.
I think you meant feel each other out, but that's okay.
Right. You say it your way, I say it my way.
Okay. I think referee Joe needs to pay attention.
And that's why you'll never be remembered, Todd.
Exactly. Because if these two behemoths squash that poor guy, he's in trouble. So referee Joe needs to pay attention.
Both guys circling each other still. Still a feeling out process. Collar elbow tie up. Neither one really have an advantage, but I don't think that if it goes the distance, it's going to be in Madd Maxx's for strength, which he just proved me right. And what a nip up by James.
Wow.
That's impressive.
He was like a veritable slinky.
Oh, my.
I mean, I know I'm showing my age there, but I don't even know if they make slinkies anymore.
Well, Todd, welcome to the home of Slinky. They're made in Hollingsburg, Pennsylvania, just outside of Altoona.
See?
The James Company. We are not too far from headquarters.
Did you like the way I served that up?
There you go, and I knocked it down for you.
That's why I love you, Mike.
It's like volleyball. You have the setter and you have the spiker.
Exactly. I'm a good setter. Not an Irish setter, a Jewish setter. Anyway, let's get back to action.
Yeah, you don't have red enough hair for an Irish setter. What a chop on the outside, like a gunshot going off.
I know.
Oh my God, in a right hand. Jesus, like a gunshot. My word.
There you go. Oh! I'll tell you what, if I was a dentist, I'd be a sponsor here because I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of guys needing dentists come Monday morning.
And fans, if you catch a tooth, they'll sign it for you.
They sure will.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
That guy, he is a metal head. He's got one of the hardest heads in the business. I've heard that from countless wrestlers that have faced him. You headbutt him and he just stands there and looks at you.
Wow.
I don't know so much that he's got a hard head or he's just stubborn.
Well, that could be, it could be both. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh!
You know, somebody once told me that men die at an early age due to stubbornness. I said, no, we don't.
Exactly. Speaking of stubbornness, Tahir James met the canvas.
Face first.
Yes, he was kind of...
Kiss the canvas.
He didn't want to do that. He was kind of stubborn. But Madd Maxx kind of let him do that.
That forearm to the back. And there we go, the strength of Maxx, the power of Maxx. He's just a brawler. He just gets in there and he likes, it's kind of like he's a metalhead, so he kind of trained in the mosh pits, you might as well say. We learned you just swing at anything that moves when you're in a mosh pit. I don't know if you've ever been in one.
I don't really know what that is, so, but I'll take your word for it. So,
mosh pit is one of the big fits in the fans at a wrestling, or not a wrestling, at a heavy metal show. Where
I don't mean to interrupt you, but look who's at ringside here.
It's Otis P. Hellenbach.
Otis Hellenbach at ringside.
Well, we know that things have not gone well for him. He kind of disappeared for a while, took some time off, went on sabbatical. Maybe he's scouting.
I think he was fishing, wasn't he?
He said that he was fishing. That's what he told Drew.
That he was fishing. I don't know if he caught any fish,
I don't know.
but he's out here scouting.
He's done fishing.
One of these or both
Well,
of
you
them.
don't know that. He might be fishing for talent.
He could be.
But look at these guys. And now, oh, look at this big over body slam. It looks effortless. Madd Maxx just makes this look easy. God, what a slam. The impact.
I don't know if if either one of these gentlemen are impressing Otis or if he's just out here having a drink, taking a stroll.
Hey, with Otis, you don't know. He could be doing both. Oh, what an elbow drop.
Exactly.
That's some impressive height from Madd Maxx there.
It sure was. He's not a little guy.
No, it looks like he's stage diving at a metal concert.
Again, I have no idea what you're talking about, Mike Edwards.
You're going to go home and you're going to start DVDing. Oh, you feel YouTube.
I don't know. I think I'm too old for mosh diving or whatever you said.
Stage diving.
Whoa,
Mark,
that
nice
was impressive.
agility.
Whoa.
And a nice roll through by Tahir James. James with a nice little combo there.
And a reversal and a attempted pin.
That's a drop kick. I think Madd Maxx has seen that once too often. He just slaps on the back of the head. A little ignorant. Oh my God, agility. That was impressive.
He was like a slinky.
That, no doubt. Oh, you know, Xavier's kind of like a slinky. He doesn't serve any purpose, but it's kind of fun to push him down the stairs. The famous are over the back. The leaping ability, that 21-foot vertical, and kick out.
21 feet.
He says 21-foot vertical.
Oh, yeah. Maybe 21
Well, maybe
inches.
if you're reaching up, it's 21
Well,
foot.
yeah.
But that vertical, that's still pretty impressive. That guy can dunk a basketball.
I would imagine, but if he can jump 21 feet, that's almost
Look,
to that beam.
I'm telling you what I'm getting.
Well, I'm telling you. I'm not a carpenter, but I'm telling you. Any man who can jump 21 feet needs to be in the Olympics.
Now look at this, stomping the feet. That's a jawbreaker. That using that metal head.
Again, any dentists out there looking for sponsorship opportunities,
Again, that metal head, the chrome dome.
get in touch with EclipseWrestling.com.
Now Madd Maxx heading off the ropes, going off the ropes himself. Oh, no. A little do-si-do. A heavy metal do-si-do, if you will.
I guess. And he almost do-si-do'd referee Joe.
Oh, God. And kind of looking like a stage dive the way he hit him in that corner. Nice suplex.
Very nice suplex.
And kick out.
And again, referee Joe having a bit of difficulty staying
Just
out of the
in
wrestler's way.
That's just the way it works. This Madd Maxx, he was actually a drummer in the heavy metal band. He was a drummer for 16 years in various bands, too.
Imagine that. I'm a drummer.
Well, you sure are. You drum up a lot of things.
I actually played at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2003. And I resent that I drum up a lot of things, Mike Edwards. What's wrong with you?
Was that before they asked you to leave?
Where?
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Let's get back to the action, Mike Edwards.
Look at you sitting on the back. Oh, the forearm shots of Madd Maxx.
Referee Joe's asking him to hear if he's giving it up, and he says no.
Well, to here, I don't think he wants his debut here in Eclipse. He doesn't want to loss.
Yeah, but nobody does.
No. It happens, but you don't want to take a loss in your debut.
Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose, Mike.
Exactly. And now look at this variation, going to the sleeper hold. Kind of an old school move right there, but I like it. You know?
I don't like when you said old school and you looked at me. I don't know if that was subconscious or not.
Well, I think you could appreciate a sleeper hold spot. Jawbreaker to get out of it. I'm not saying you've been around a little while.
I have.
That's what I'm saying. It's a respectful flick blade by Tahir James. Nicely done.
That was impressive.
Blocks a right hand. Now block made a left hand too. Going for, what's he going for? He's got him in a reverse DDT position. Picking him up. Oh man, what his first suplex. Tahir James showing that strength that he has. And great core strength by, oh my God, a running knee strike.
Again, that's going to leave a mark.
That was an amazing knee strike. And I'm looking over at Otis, and he seems to be, I don't know if he's really impressed by these guys.
I don't know what he's doing over there.
Hey,
he's just standing there. He's not even...
Here's the thing that I found out about Otis. I've known him a very long time. If he's scouting talent, he does not let you know when he's impressed. But he just kind of watches.
Well, that's for sure.
Here we we go. Tahir James heading to the top rope. An impressive young man. I'm impressed with Tahir James. I'd like to see more of him around.
Looks like he's
He's
going
going the whole way
coast to
across the
coast.
ring. Oh my God!
He was coast to coast.
The quote Joey Styles. Oh my God!
Wow.
That is a real Superfly-like maneuver.
He probably jumped 21 feet.
Wow. I mean, that was at least 3/4 of the way across the ring, if not more. Maybe 4/5. Only a fraction of people would get that.
Yeah, probably 6'8".
Impressive debut for Tahir Jones. Even if he's on the losing end, I think this kid is impressive.
I have to agree with you. That leap across the ring was very impressive.
But Max is the first one up. How scary is that?
Well, Madd Maxx is kind of a scary guy.
He's the guy you don't want to be in a dark alley, or even a lighted one for that matter.
I wouldn't want to meet him in a brightly lighted room.
Oh my God. Torture rack. The Argentina backbreaker. Lex Luger used this maneuver to great success back in the late 80s, early 90s. And look at that's just the power of this man. Oh, shit. Just dumps him in the middle of the ring. But you can see that splash still took a lot out of Max. And Max is not quite back.
Sure.
Is Max going up to the top rope himself?
I think he is.
I don't really see. I don't even think he knows what he's doing. He's got a loose cannon.
He's got something loose up there. Now I think he's going to attempt.
Well, 12 minutes to midnight from the top rope he goes. And a miss! And the pool is empty. No one home. Did Cordalis Cooper, is anyone home? There was not anyone home.
There was not. There was not.
We see Max pull himself back up to his feet.
He's still the first one up.
I don't know if he does enough sets to stay down. I mean, he's Madd Maxx. He's a little crazy. Oh my God!
Wow.
Right. The talented hands of Tahir James. Excuse me. And now just pounding on him. Chops at the chops at the chops. Lighting up Madd Maxx. Well, I like to stay on him, young man. Telegraphed it a little bit. Well, I guess that's kind of old school. We'll say he texted it. Variation of the Northern Light suplex. Nicely done by Tahir James. Down to the middle, cover. Look at the way he's got him stacked up. That's it.
So he did win.
He's got it.
Well, the youngster pulled it off, Mike. I don't know if he's going to get a contract from Otis or what. Otis seems to be looking his way.
Well, you know, again, you can never read Otis. I can never tell what he's thinking.
No.
He's always got that look on his face, but we do know he's scouting new talent. He should be scouting new talent. That's just all it is. And, you know, I don't blame him. If he wants to scout both of these guys, pick up one of these guys or both of these guys for his talent pool, I don't blame him. Both these guys looking impressive in the ring.
Exactly.
Both of them would be welcome members of the Hellenbach Enterprises.
You're probably right. He's going up. He didn't seem too interested in Tahir James.
Well, I'm looking at it like Tahir James, he got the win. He's impressive. Maybe he's looking at this guy as some young, raw potential.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I guess we're going to find out.
Ooh. Offering him a little bit of that
Gentleman Jack.
That expensive Jack. Out here.
That's 51% owner at Xavier Mannington.
And his business partner,
AC Norway.
AC Norway.
Hey, Martin, cut that music.
He said to Martin, cut the music.
All right. Mr. Norway has got something very important to say, but I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. Celebrate year 2 of Eclipse Wrestling. On behalf of Manning LLC, me and Mr. Norway just want to thank you. And now, 2 years.
2 years.
And now, the ring. This is all yours.
All right.
That's been kind of a big
Yeah, we know they're here. All right, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but for those of you that know me, I've had a little bit of a checkered past. And Drew, years ago, we all know my father ran AON, and I was partially responsible for running that into the ground. And so, but basically I want to get to this point. This is a very important weekend for me. My grandmother would have been 98, and she was really responsible for, you know, showing me everything that my dad didn't teach me. And, you know, I want you guys to really forgive me for a lot of my mistakes. And I want to say this, 2 years of Eclipse, and I'm going to do everything I can with X-Man to build this company up, just like you guys helped me build up Phoenix. And I'll be darned if I let Dishonor steal that from you guys or you guys. Those guys in the back work.
Oh, of course.
Oh, and who shows up?
And it's just like Beetlejuice. Say the name 3 times, and here they are.
Wow.
What were you saying?
I said I'm not going to let it happen.
Xavier Diamond, Joey P, and Man Child. Wow. He's being a little bit disrespectful to his boss.
Well, what did you expect?
Isn't that what I heard you say?
Xavier, when has he ever been respectful?
Well, but he comes out with 2 of the biggest guys. He's got Joey P.
Huh?
Joey P is looking huge. And, you know, Man Child.
You've been running your mouth for how long now?
I don't mean to.
Yeah,
Team
Drew,
Phoenix
I
this, Team Phoenix
Yes,
that. I own your company. Where are your boys at now?
Well, you can't take me on your own. You need these big oafs to come out and help you.
Who are you calling an oath?
All 3 of you.
Well, it's true. He did.
First
He did
man
here.
is hiding under the ring.
No, the real question is, where's Team Phoenix at?
You know what? I don't need to do this. You guys are going to go down, and that's all there is.
Oh, come on. A sneak attack?
Wow.
The guy's not even a wrestler.
Yeah, and AC Norway is not a trained wrestler.
No, he's not. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I mean, that's enough whenever you're a wrestler and you got to hit that. I mean, I'm sure you've felt that before in the ring when you're facing Man Child. But when you're not even a wrestler, you're not even trained. Come on.
Oh, come on now.
This is too far. This isn't dishonor. This is disrespectful. This is beyond it. No, don't do it, Man Child. Come on, Man Child. You used to have a heart. Don't do it. Oh, my God. No.
They could have broken the man's leg. They probably did.
Might still have.
And look at Joey P.
Come on.
This is
Why would
despicable.
everybody here chanting one more time, shut the hell up? How about that?
Look at.
Nobody needs your support.
Yeah.
Nobody needs you cheering us on.
Joey P
We'll
looks
do
pretty
what we
proud of
want when
himself.
we want to. Shut your mouth.
It's kind of a cowardly act if you ask me.
It's beyond
And that's called
reprehensible.
a broken leg. That's a spoiler.
Here we go. The Eclipse Tag Team Champions. The Eclipse Tag Team Champions, Randall Fairway and Travis Dufour. We gotta get AC Norway out of the ring. This is reprehensible what these guys do.
Yeah, but there they are. They ran. Soon as the champs came out, right away.
As soon as the odds are in somebody else's favor, they're out of here. And he's proud of himself. That's the bad part. He's proud of himself.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't take, Mike Everett, we both know, it doesn't take much to beat up somebody who's not a trained wrestler.
No, it doesn't.
My first W on my debut at Eclipse Wrestling, year 2. I'm here, and I'm here to stay. I'm taking over Eclipse Wrestling. If anybody in the locker room, nobody here knows me. If anybody here in that locker room wants a piece of me, you know where to find me. Tahir James, I'm taking over.
Trouble. Well, here we go. We don't know what happened here. Supposedly,
Who's coming out?
one of the opponents, Jordan Evans, was in a car accident. Was supposed to meet up with Austin Everett tonight. I don't know how that
So it's
happened.
Manchild and Joey P,
Manchild and Joey P
and
defending,
they've got Pops with them.
defending those Gemini Tag Team Champions.
Wow. Thanks, Joey. Thanks.
Your former partner in the
Yeah.
Duffel Bag Mafia.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, they must have offered him a lot of money.
Well, you know, this Joey P has really become such a D-bag, and that doesn't stand for duffel anymore.
No, it sure doesn't. And I hate saying that because we went on vacations together. We went to dinner. Like, I thought we were a pretty good team.
Well, unfortunately, like you said in the past, I don't know if really money talks. I mean, I don't know really.
I don't have a problem with Pops. I just have a problem with your son. Well, we're good then. Sit down.
It's getting weird over here.
I like Pops. Okay, I don't know who these guys are.
Well, I know Austin Everett. I'm not familiar with this new guy.
What's up?
This is Austin Everett right in
Well,
front
there
of
he
us.
is. I don't know. He looks like he could work for me. He's got the preppy look.
Well, it's definitely unique, that's for sure.
And I don't know who this guy is. I've seen him before, but I don't know what his name is.
I am not exactly sure. It looks like he's got camo tights on.
Make sure your shoes are tied. God only knows.
Okay, we'll just call him Private Benjamin, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'm hoping that Owen has the name.
Well,
written on
Owen
the
might
card.
have the name. That's right.
I'm hoping that Drew has the name on the card because I'm not sure who this new guy is.
Does Drew have the name on the card? We're going to find out.
Oh, you want me to jump in here? Well, hang on. Owen's going to introduce him. It's Drew Pence, is Austin Everett's tag team partner.
Is he related to the vice president?
Weighing in at 472 pounds. The team of Austin Everett and Drew Pence.
Drew Pence, kind of a bigger guy, that's for sure. Oh no, look at this.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
And look at this. Do you expect anything less of Dishonor?
I don't know.
I think that was a
Should I
rookie
still be on
mistake.
headset or should I get out of here?
Stay on. Who cares?
All right, I'll stay on.
I don't know if they're paying you for it, but
Who's getting paid?
well, obviously you don't have the same contract we do.
Obviously not.
I have Kess's lawyers helping me out.
Well, that's why I'm not getting.
I have my own lawyers.
And Joey P is now taking it. Looks like he's working over the leg already of Drew Pence. Again, I don't really know too much about this guy. He was kind of a late-minute fill-in because this was supposed to be Jordan Evans and Austin Everett against Team Dishonor.
Well, Drew Pence hails from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Austin Everett is now. Austin Everett is now part of the House of Kappa Sigma University of Phoenix Online.
Phoenix Online, all right.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Well, Austin Everett is in the ring. We've seen Austin Everett before. He actually has been here many, many times, including our show that we had down in Huntington. I believe that's when he made his debut in Phoenix Pro Wrestling.
He did. That was my birthday show.
And so here he is in Eclipse now. Again, talent trying to get any kind of contract no matter what. That's what it's all about. It's about the contract, about having a place to wrestle. And Dishonor, this is going to be interesting because usually it's Manic and Manchild, the original members of Home Invasion, defending the Gemini Championship. Look at Manchild going right to the face now.
Joey P's distracting referee Jamie. I don't know what he's doing.
What is up with the referees tonight?
I don't know. They're scatterbrained.
Well, what is Joey P pretending he has something in his eye?
Probably his eyeball.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, Pops.
That's my job. You don't have to tell me what to do. That's my job. That's why X-Men hired me.
I think he's.
Wait a second. It's almost 9 o'clock. Shouldn't Pops be at the home now?
Well, he should be back making wallets.
Where have I heard that before? Joey P now choking out Austin Everett on the ropes. Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it!
No!
Oh God! The size, oh God, the humanity.
I don't think he's human.
I'm beginning to wonder. Two, Austin Everett kicking out. Austin Everett has a bright side. This is a blue chipper. This is a young kid with a great future in wrestling.
Absolutely, he's a great...
Not if Manchild hits this elbow.
Oh my God.
He's a great talent, but man, I think he's overmatched.
In this matchup, yes. He's still kind of a rookie. I mean, I think he's only really in his second year of wrestling, but he's a good young talent.
Tag to Joey P. What is the relationship between you and Pops now, Todd?
Well, I really he's a little bit senile.
Actually, I should be asking your relationship between you and Joey P. Is there a relationship at all?
Well, there isn't, because as you know, he turned on me. He turned on me, and then he joined Dishonor, and I couldn't have anything to do with that. Plus, he DDT'd me, or Mannix speared me in the middle of the ring at the last Phoenix show. So that effectively...
So what you're saying is the friendship's pretty much over.
The
yes.
honeymoon's over.
Honeymoon.
And it looks like Joey P got to keep the jewelry in the
It's 21st century, you know.
He
no, wait a minute. What's he doing with that gold chain?
He did get to keep the jewelry.
What is Joey P doing with that gold chain? He's got it in his hand. But anyway, Manchild.
Massive headbutt.
That is a massive head, period.
Yeah.
And Manchild, I mean, he'd been showing. Oh, look at that.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Right to the chain. Come on now.
Somebody get those chains out of the corner.
I don't know why they're in there, but...
Joey P down tagged in. While the Manchild choked him out. Joey P down. That's just ignorant.
He just stepped on top of him.
He went chest first into the buckle with that chain wrapped around it, and then stepped up and an opening. There's an opening for Austin Everett, but Austin Everett is facing the wrong corner.
That was a beautiful kick.
It was.
But he's in the wrong part of town.
Now trying to turn around. Now he's heading towards his partner. Head towards Drew Pence. And here we go. Tagman, the two biggest men in the match, and then ducks the clothesline. Pence off the ropes. Clothesline. You're not going to take down the Manchild that way. I'll tell you that from experience. Clothesline.
I mean, Drew Pence is a big man, but
when the Manchild is bigger.
Not quite that big.
That's like hitting a brick wall. Only that brick wall hits you back.
Drew Pence, a slight resemblance to the late great Gorilla Monsoon.
I would concur with that. I was thinking the same thing, Drew.
Except for he's still alive. Now Drew Pence going over his corner. Austin Everett tagging himself in.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You're welcome, Drew.
Except he's still alive.
Double code breaker. Did you see these guys coming out with the jewelry and the fur coat and everything? At Dishonor anymore, they look like a Goodwill box threw up on them. Oh my God, with a choke slam.
That's like being choke slammed by a garbage truck.
Yeah, have you ever seen meat? Like, Lord, it is. Like,
well, it is.
You ever smelled them?
Oh no. What is this?
I didn't mean it that way. What?
Joey P going to the top.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Nice handle. Well, he's got him in the... now they're just going to suplex him off the ropes. You know, in this case, no one would blame Austin Everett if he just stayed down and took the loss.
He probably should.
And I think he just did.
I don't think he had a choice. I got to say this with some reservation. I got to give Joey P and Manchild credit that they were the only two out here.
Well, Pops.
Pops isn't a trained wrestler. I'm really surprised that Manic and Xavier and Robbie Page and all of them weren't out here.